What's going on, guys? So in today's video we're going to be talking about how Ford sued Toyota over these two trucks right here. Let's take a moment to just do a quick 360 around them. We'll start over here. This is Larry, 1997 Ford F-150, first year of its generation. Both trucks are sitting very similar, 2.5-inch lift on the Toyota, 3-inch on the Ford, both 35s. The Tundra is a 2000 year model, which is the first year of this body style as well. Both green. Obviously the Tundra a much darker green. So I'm sure you can already tell the trucks are super similar, but let's just go through and point out some of the key things that I spot immediately. I've always thought this, but now that I own both of them, I figured I had to make this video just, you know, for comparison sakes. But looking at the front of them, pretty much immediately you're going to notice mainly the headlights. They're super similar. The actual headlight assembly is super close. The corner markers, they're a little bit different, but they are very similar. The grills obviously designed very similar as well. Even the bumpers very similar. If Larry had, that's Terry by the way, Larry and Terry, that's, yeah. If Larry had fog lights, the bumpers would look very close. Let's just work our way back. The fender flares are definitely completely two different designs, I'll give them that. Larry did have this exact, pretty much, little door trim. I removed it. Check out the mirrors. Super similar. Larry's a little more thick, which overall this truck is a little bit thicker than this truck dimension wise. The biggest difference between the two trucks is honestly Toyota's handle design. So they go for the suicide doors, they actually have the handles on the outside. This is actually a 3-door, but on the other side you have to open the driver or the passenger door to then reach inside to open it. So that's probably the biggest difference between the two trucks. Beds pretty similar. Larry's is a little bit longer over on the F-150. Rear glass designs very similar as well. Tail lights, super similar design as well. And then rear bumper also very similar. Like I said, the F-150 a little bit beefier, a little larger than the Tundra, but Tundra is very close. It's undeniable, the similarities, and it's not a big huge secret that manufacturers steal things from other manufacturers and kind of put their own twist on them, but it's just crazy to see these two beside each other and see how similar they really are. But that is actually not what Ford sued them about, because there's enough differences on this truck to not sue them over that. But they sued Toyota because the predecessor to this was a T100, and they wanted to call this truck a T150. And so Ford sued them because obviously the F-Series, F-150, T150 was just too similar. And so they sued them. Toyota ended up, in the end, taking back the T150 name and changing it to the Toyota Tundra. So this truck obviously came 3 years after this one, and that's why a lot of it is similar, because they took a lot of the cues from this successful truck and turned it into this. Both V8s, 5.4, 4.7. Both of these trucks are over 200,000 miles, 230 on the Tundra, 248,000 I think on Larry, the F-150. I guess let's go over the exterior real quick of how they have endured their life over this long 20 some odd years. So overall, Larry's paint is a million times better than Terry's. The clear coat on all of these green trucks pretty much fail. It's unfortunate. The hood and the roof especially, but other places around the truck as well, and that's definitely the case here. Just super oxidized, clear coat, completely toast. Whereas on Larry, I mean, very dirty at the moment and has some scratches and stuff, but overall, you know, 1997 paint right here, pretty awesome. Held up much better than Toyota's green paint. Let's go inside, because that's a completely opposite story. So on the inside here of old Larry, This is a leather truck, obviously, Lariat. Seat has definitely seen its better days. Headliner as well, falling out. Plastic trim or whatever, kind of toast. Steering wheel, also, not gonna lie, kind of toast. But all original truck, 249,000 miles now. Aside from the air not working, truck is awesome. Engine is great. I know the 5.4 is questionable as far as different people's outlook on them, but this one has been absolutely amazing. So let's come over here. My dad's got a 2006 with the 4.7 and has 280,000 miles, I think, on it. It's done the timing belt on it twice or 3 times. 1 coil pack, and that was it. Amazing engines. Interior on this, much better condition, honestly. Cloth seats, all nice and good. Obviously on the inside, there's not, in my opinion, too much similarities aside from the roundness, which I'll go back over there and do a little side by side. So you can kind of see the roundness similarities. Very different, but exterior very, very similar. So I just thought this was a funny video since I do own both of them being green, sitting pretty much the same height. Figured I had to make this video doing a little side-by-side comparison. And it's kind of crazy that Ford sued Toyota and won because they were wanting to do a T150. So how weird would that be? I can't imagine if you like either one of these body styles that you don't like the other one, unless you're just a true diehard, I like Toyota or I like Ford, I don't like anything else. Unless you're one of those people, because they look so similar. If you like the way that looks, you have to like the way that that looks, because they're super, super similar. They both kind of have things that I like and dislike better about them. Interior wise, I definitely give it to the Toyota. I'm much more comfortable in there. The seats are more comfortable. It does feel much newer in there, even though it is only 3 years difference. Exterior wise, it's kind of a toss-up. I think Larry does look a little bit better, but then again, this does look really good. Engine wise, that's a toss-up as well, because these 5.4s can be bulletproof like this one has been, but they also can shoot a spark plug, so you never know. These, what are they, 2UZs or whatever they're called, they can be awesome as well, but you know, it's just one of those things. Hit or miss, both of these. All right guys, well that's about gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you did enjoy. Definitely comment down below, let me know what you think about these two trucks, and with that being said, I will see y'all in the next one.